everyone! So I totally forgot to record a separate intro for this video, so I'm just going to do a voiceover. This will be my travel back for New York. We're going to be gone for 6 days. I hope you enjoy it, and thank you for watching. Okay, let's start with the big bag. I still have some stuff on the side that are like liquids, so I won't be putting those in here. I do plan on putting this in my carry-on suitcase just because, I mean, obviously this costs a lot of money, and if my suitcase for some reason happens to get lost or something, like I still want to be able to have my makeup. So I'm going to be putting this in my travel suitcase that I bring with me on the plane. So I'm going to start off by showing you all the stuff that I got here. I guess we'll start off with the tools that I'm bringing. I'm bringing my little fan because I need my fan. It's a necessity. For the brushes that I'm bringing, these are all my face brushes. So I have my foundation brush, my powder brush, my powder for under the face brush, my concealer brush, my bronzer, blush, highlight. So those are all the brushes, and as you can see, they fit really nicely in this little compartment. It actually came with like more dividers, but I found that they were really just in the way. So let's move on to this side right here. So I have some eyeliners and stuff in here. I have my brow wiz, and then I have 4 different colored eyeliners. I have a black, a yellow, a white, a green, and a purple. And I plan on dyeing my hair purple, which I've already done when you guys see this video, which is why I'm bringing these colors, because I thought they would go really well with my hair. Here I have my Tarte Shape Tape, I have my liquid eyeliner, and my mascara. Here are the eye brushes that I'm bringing. So as you can see, I'm not bringing a lot. I'm bringing a crease brush, a small little fluffy brush, another fluffy brush, an angled brush for my lower lash line, and a packing brush, and a little spoolie, and a little eyeliner brush. So that's all for eye brushes. So I don't really plan on doing any like complicated eye looks for the most part. I'm sure I'll just be doing like colorful smoky eyes and putting one color in the crease, one on the lid, and one as an inner corner highlight. And that's just like my simple go-to whenever I don't want to spend an hour on my makeup every day. So let's move on to the bigger compartment here. So first I have my powder. I'm going to bring my Too Faced setting powder because I really like this. For bronzer, I'm bringing my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer, which I really like. And this just like goes with everything because it's pretty neutral. It doesn't really pull too warm tones, so that's nice. And for my blush, I'm going to be bringing this Morphe palette. You guys know I love this. So I feel like these 3 shades are pretty versatile. Actually, now that I think about it, I am going to grab another blush just because I feel like if I really want to have like a pink blush, then I need to pick out something else. So I'm going to also bring this Physicians Formula blush because now I feel like I have my bases covered for whatever it is I want to do. So I always travel with more stuff than I need, and that's just the way I am, and that's how I like it. For highlight, I'm only going to bring my Dior highlighting palette because I love this so much. I'm also bringing this little professional primer. I don't think I'm gonna need more than this. I don't love this primer, but it's gonna do, and it's a travel size, and I don't want to bring like a giant primer with me. I'm also bringing my Too Faced Shadow Insurance Primer. I like this as an eye primer. It's easy, it's portable, it's in a tube. I'm also bringing this little Urban Decay shadow, and I'm gonna use this to set my primer with because I love doing that. Here's just a little lip balm that I can put on at night. I'm bringing one of my Stila glitters. This is the silver one. I like this one a lot. It's called Diamond Dust. A little hair clip, which is kind of irrelevant. Now, this is where I get stuck because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 lip products, and I just cannot help myself. So I have a nude that I really love, and I also like to always bring a gloss with me when I'm wearing a liquid lipstick, so these 2 go really well together. I also have this nude, which is from Hourglass, and it's just a little bit of a darker nude, which I figured I could also put this gloss on top. And then I have the Sagittarius by Jeffree Star, and this is more of a purpley mauve shade, and I really like it. It's a very cool tone lipstick, and so I figured with this one I could use my Marc Jacobs gloss stick to put on top because these are very similar. I also have the Jeffree Star in Dollop Parts, and this is more of a pink nude, and so with my pink nude I'm bringing my Huda Beauty lip topper in Snobby, and I really like this one. I'm also bringing 2 other glosses. This is from Han Cosmetics, and this I can use as a lipstick because it's very opaque, and I really like this one. And I'm also bringing my Oh Sweetie gloss in
Gumdrop, and this is one of my favorites. And I think this is going to look really good with my purple hair as well. So I'm like planning in advance what I want to bring. And here I'm just bringing another Jeffree Star lipstick. This is in Cherry Wet. And this is more of a reddish pink. So those are the lipsticks that I'm bringing. And I just could not narrow it down because I don't know which kind of eye looks I'll be doing while we're on vacation. So I like to have options. And I figured since everything fits in my little bag, I might as well bring it. So that's that. Oh, and I forgot to mention this little baby. This is just a tiny little purple lipstick that I figured I could use as a wing or maybe even on my lips, depending on how my hair turns out. Now let's move on to what I know you all want to know. Which palettes am I bringing? So I have this little compartment in here, which is amazing. And I'm actually going to bring 3 palettes, which might be excessive for 6 days, but I like to have options. And like I said, I don't know which kind of eye looks that I want to be doing while we're gone, so I'm just gonna bring out the palettes that I think I'm going to be using. So this is the Magic Mini by Juvia's Place, and the reason why I'm bringing this is because it has a lot of different colorful mattes, but it also has a lot of shimmers. And the thing that I like about these shimmers is that almost all of these can be used as inner corner highlights, and I love using like colors in my inner corner, so I thought this would be great. It has a pink transition shade, an orange one, a blue one, a purple one. And so I just thought that was cool. And to go with this, I'm going to bring this little baby. This is my Blush Tribe Blended Quad. And I figured these would be good to use as transition shades to be deepened up with some in this palette. And I am also bringing my Dragon Child palette by Makeup Monsters. And so I figured all these 3 kind of work very nicely together and I can create so many different looks. So those were the ones that I was able to narrow it down to. And I kind of also wanted to keep in mind that I will be changing my hair color, so I wanted like a color story that goes well with purple. And I thought that there's a lot of greens in here, there's a lot of pinks and purples, and some blues. I probably won't be using too much, but I just thought that these colors would look really cute, and also they're pretty summery, and I don't really feel like I'll be going for very like dark smoky eyes while we're there, but I mean, who knows, we'll see. So these are the palettes that I'll be bringing. And actually, now that I think about it, I don't think I'm going to be bringing my little single Urban Decay shadow because I can just use this one to set my base. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take that out and not bring that. And just for some extra stuff, this is just a little bag that I'm going to be bringing like when we're out and about doing stuff in New York. And I know it's going to be really hot, so I want to bring some stuff to help touch up a little bit. So I got some blotting powders here, which I feel like I'm going to need because I always get really oily, and so I need powder and a brush to set that with. And I'm just bringing a pressed powder and a little fluffy brush, so those will be going in my little bag. And these little Simple Wipes, I really love these. They're tiny, but I like them for taking off lipsticks if I need to reapply. So these are great for liquid lipsticks. And I'm just also bringing in a little brush for my powder if I need to like touch up my lipstick in something. So I also brought a concealer. So I'll be bringing this when we're out walking and doing stuff and having fun and exploring the city. And I'll also be taking these in my purse on the plane, along with whatever lipstick that I'm wearing that day. And for my liquids, this bag will be going in my checked-in bag because I can't bring these on the flight. So I got some micellar water and some bigger makeup wipes that I'm going to be using to take my makeup off at night. I'll also going to be bringing some cotton pads and stuff like that. And this is going to be my whole skincare, so I'm just bringing a little bit of a moisturizer, and honestly, this is what I do most days, so unless I'm using a mask or something, I just don't really care to have a very extensive skincare. So I'm also going to be bringing my Morphe setting spray, as well as a little rollerball perfume, which I really like. This is by Nest, and it's called Black Tulip. It's a very like flowery, sweet, summery scent. And for my foundation, I think I am going to bring this. This is the Maybelline Superstay Foundation, and I really like the lasting power on this. A little bit worried that it might make me break out if I wear it for 6 days in a row, but I'm just gonna gamble and see what happens because I feel like this is going to be the best foundation for the weather that we're gonna be having, which will be very hot and humid. So yeah, I think that's it. I think that sums up everything that I'm bringing. Let me know if you think this is too much stuff for 6 days, but personally, I think I've done pretty good. Like, I feel like I've thought this through and I'm ready. I think I have all the stuff that I need and want and a little extra. So, who knows, I'll probably be buying some stuff while we're there as well because, you know, there's Sephora everywhere and I can't help myself. So I would love to know down below what you bring when you travel, and if you want to see what we're up to in New York, please follow me on Instagram. It's just Annette's Makeup Corner. I will try to post some on my story and stuff so you guys can keep up, but if I haven't posted, please let me know and I will try to do better because I will be there when you see this video. So that was all. Thank you so much for watching and I hope I will see you in my next one. Bye!